Hello, and welcome to Lifetime Uncorked, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we're talking about The Couple Across the Street. The Couple Across the Street stars Brett Geddes, Alan David, and Presley Allard. First, we meet Amy, Nate, and their teenage daughter as they embark on a typical highway drive. Well, it's typical until Nate swerves the car to take out a deer. While Nate stands over the unfortunate deer like a butcher in the grocery store, Rachel is in the back of the car practicing her mindful breathing and positive affirmations. Convinced this roadside action is just a bad omen. Enter Tom and Rachel, the couple across the street who are more cut off from society than a goldfish in a bowl. These two are like if a conspiracy theorist married a gardener. The result was an anti-government duo obsessed with true crime shows. Their casserole delivery to the new neighbors, Amy and Nate, screams, "Welcome to the neighborhood. We hope you thrive." Or at least survive. At the neighborhood barbecue, friendly/hippy-dippy neighbors start whispering about Tom and Rachel being doomsday preppers. But before Amy can voice her concerns, she literally stumbles into the woods and catches her leg in a bear trap. Her daughter Lily tries to save her with some seriously ineffective breathing exercises. Breathe in, breathe out might not cut it this time. Once freed from the bear trap, Amy opens up to her daughter about her traumatic experience. She had a stalker. Her stalker has just escaped from prison, and since the roads are closed due to a statewide manhunt, Nate, heroic in his boxers but regrettably not shirtless, steps on some glass while trying to save his family. Amy has to man up and confront an intruder in their house, only to discover Tom and Rachel, who shockingly aren't there to share their casserole recipe, but instead invite Amy downstairs to their creepy bunker. For safety. This is not normal, people. Their family bonding turns into a game night straight out of the Twilight Zone, with card games and dinner that feel more like a hostage situation. In this bizarre bunker, it's all laughs and puzzles until Amy completely flips the script. Amy finds dead bodies of those hippie neighbors, and suddenly she's all, forget poker night, let's stay in the bunker where it's safe. Amy uncovers some redacted files and starts to suspect the people who brought them a casserole and kept them in a basement might not be so welcoming after all. Nate is having none of it and lectures Amy on gratitude and demands she apologize to their hosts. Then Amy overhears a radio in Tom's office broadcasting that the stalker has finally been apprehended. Thinking they're being held against their will, she grabs a gun and, with all the grace of a deer in headlights, pulls a gun on her husband and her potentially murderous neighbors. Chaos reigns as Nate grabs a rifle. Tom and Rachel warn Amy not to trust her husband, claiming he has a history of violence, and that was the redacted files. Amy decides to chase after her husband and daughter into the woods, where the final showdown occurs. Trouble begins when Amy realizes she's not exactly Rambo with a gun, but hey, wouldn't you know, the gun has unlimited ammo. As the chase spirals into the woods, Nate and Amy's showdown turns into a scene from a bad action flick. Nate tries to convince Amy to start over, and Lily comes charging at him with a stick. She swings that stick like she's been training for the Olympics, and boom, Nate goes flying into a bear trap. Nate is unceremoniously arrested after the neighbors reveal Tom is actually an undercover agent. Amy's gonna have to take some extra yoga classes to deal with that PTSD in therapy sessions. Is The Couple Across the Street? I think I would have to put a cork in it, and it had 2 girls, I think. Let me know what you think about the movie in the comment section below, and follow the show at Lifetime Uncorked. You can also follow me at Patrick Miguel. Lifetime Uncorked is a podcast with hundreds of episodes recapping Lifetime movies. Listen wherever you get your podcasts and visit lifetimeuncorked.com for full reviews. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a tip on Ko-fi, buy me a glass of wine, and I'll keep watching Lifetime. That's it for this week. We'll talk to you next time. Bye!